Ready?
Go.
Good. I'm going to start my 6-point air brake test. The first thing I'm going to do is check if we don't have maximum air pressure. And if we do have maximum air pressure, just push on the brakes a few times so you can start the governor cutout test and build up maximum air pressure first before you start the 6-point air brake test. Before I start the engine, I'll check tractor brake is applied, which is yellow. Trailer brake is applied, the red one. Clutch down. Check that we're on neutral. Good. Turn the key. Push the button. Start the engine. I will start by building maximum air pressure. And I will help build maximum air pressure by increasing the RPMs to no more than 1,000, which is the 10.
Okay. How do you get it to increase max? What what can you do to help it along? You just have to wait?
Yeah, you just have to wait, increase the RPMs, just wait for maximum air pressure, and you'll know that it's maximum air pressure by hearing the sound of it's a sneezing sound.
Oh, and it goes,
dryer.
oh, and it goes, psh.
Yes.
Oh, that means it has enough.
That means it's full.
Okay.
There we go.
There you go.
Maximum air pressure.
Bless you. Okay.
Thank you. And now we'll begin my 3-brake test.
Okay.
The first test, I will start with the trailer brake, and then I'll go to the tractor brake, and the third one will be the service brake test. Before I start, I will shift to the lowest gear, which is 1, keep the clutch down, and release the tractor or the trailer brake first, whichever test you're going to do. So we'll do the trailer brake test first, and I will release the tractor brake.
Got
Release
it.
the clutch slowly and wait for a vibration. Feel the pressure on the, there you go.
Whoa.
Tractor and trailer combination did not move. So our trailer brake test is good. Now I will apply the apply the tractor brakes and release the trailer brakes. Trailer brakes are released. I will release the clutch slowly. Tractor trailer combination did not move, so our tractor brake tests are good.
Good.
Now I will begin with my service brake test. Apply the service brakes gently. Release the tractor brake. Release the brakes. Release the clutch. Move forward. Clutch down. And service brakes down. And the vehicle has stopped, so the service brake test is good. Shift into neutral. Apply the tractor and trailer brakes. And double check neutral. Release the clutch and brakes. 3-brake test is complete.
Sweet.
Now I will begin my 1-minute air leak test. Before I start the 1-minute air leak test, I will release the trailer brakes. Now I will build maximum air pressure. The reason we release our trailer brakes first is because we have small air tanks in this truck. Yep. So we're going to release the trailer brakes, which we did. And the trailer brakes are being supplied. The brake chambers are being supplied with air. And also, the air tank is being refilled to maximum air pressure. So we have enough air left over to do an air brake test, just in case that we do need to find a leak. We'll have enough time to run around and find that leak.
Okay.
Okay, we have maximum air pressure.
Yep.
Now I will put the clutch down and shift to the lowest gear, which is gear 1, and that gear will hold everything together. Shut off the engine, release the clutch, and turn the instrument cluster, turn the key back on so the instrument cluster is working.
Okay.
Now release the tractor brake, and the 1 gear is holding everything together in place so it doesn't roll. Okay.
Wow.
Wait for the needle to settle, okay, which it did, it stopped. Now I should not lose more than 4 pounds of pressure in 1 minute, okay? I'm gonna push the brakes all the way to the floor, read the gauge. I'll read the orange gauge, which is at 98 PSI, okay? Start my 1 minute. Okay, and I already said I should not lose more than 4 PSI in this 1 minute. And looks like we're doing okay. Looks like the secondary needle is going down just a little bit, but it's okay. I think it was just the seat that was leaking. So when I was looking for the leak earlier, it doesn't have anything to do with the trailer. Everything back there is good, looks like. It's a heavy 1 minute, so you can put your hand on your knee to help you out, or put your foot on the other foot. It can get heavy.
Yeah.
So you want to perform it good, so you have to keep that brake down. Okay, so our 1 minute is up, and we did not lose more than 4 PSI. We did not lose more than 4 pounds of pressure. Release the brakes, okay? So our 1 minute air leak test is good. Now I'm gonna start my low air alarm test. And the low air alarm light will come on right here on the dashboard between 55 and 75 PSI, okay?
Okay.
It's between 55 and 75 PSI. It should come on right here. And I'm gonna start fanning the brakes until this light pops up. All right, start fanning the brakes. Okay, so the lower alarm light is on. Check where it's at. We're at 64 PSI. Okay, the orange needle, which is between 55 and 75 PSI. So the 1 minute, the low air alarm test is good. And the last test will be the spring brake pop-out test. And the spring brakes should pop out between 20 and 45 PSI. So the tractor brake and trailer brake should pop out between 20 and 45 PSI. And I will begin this test by fanning the brakes. Keep fanning them until they pop out. Okay, so my spring brakes did pop out. And read the air gauge. It's at 36 PSI, which is between 20 and 45. So the spring brake pop-out test is good. Now I will check both tractor brake is applied, trailer brake is applied. Shift into neutral. Okay. Turn the key off. 6-point air brake test is complete.
That's it?
That's it.
Awesome.